good people of Earth, wonderful creatures, my friends, generally good vibe source. How are you doing, man? I hope you're well. Now that you've clicked this video, first, lots of thanks for that gesture, you see? It's full of good vibes, man. Just like we here are about. Spreading love to the whole world, you see? And not just spreading love, showing the importance of forgiveness, honesty, and unity among all creatures of this earth. And wonderful souls, we shall be reacting together to videos that are of good character, interesting, generally good vibes videos. Kindly hit the like button, watch till the end, and tell us where you're watching from. I am Y311H, man. Straight out of Africa. Lots of good vibes. Let's dive in.
How many people seen that big blob that's coming from Antarctica after the solar eclipse? What's really happening? It's the reason why they don't want people going to Antarctica. It's the end of the world and the beginning of a new world. For a long time, they told us that outer space was somewhere up in the sky, but every world is actually connected to each other. They know once you get past the ice walls, you're going to see a whole nother world. Higher technology, better health, better fruit, and a whole different world that's dealing with freedom and a higher consciousness. Anytime a storm takes place, it's letting you know that a great change is about to take place. You're paying attention to what's happening right now in Louisiana. They just had a giant tornado. Last week, we had earthquakes in New York, New Jersey, and Philadelphia. Do this have anything to do with the solar eclipse, or is just nature being nature? During the solar eclipse, so many people said that they seen dragons flying around the solar eclipse. Some people were saying that the moon wasn't even in front of the sun. So what really caused the solar eclipse? But once again, we live in a generation where if things don't happen at that moment, people believe nothing's going to take place. We live in a microwave generation. Throw that shit in a microwave and it's done just like that. Nah, it don't work that way. I'm trying to figure out what is that giant blob that left Antarctica. Is it coming our way? The reason why you have to vibrate at a certain frequency, because once you do, you will understand what these storms really mean. And once you do vibrate at a higher frequency, you will always be protected. Remember, we all have aura fields around our body and it's dealing with certain frequencies. Red is the lowest frequency and purple is the highest frequency. If you have a purple aura, you will always be protected by the spiritual world. But if you have a red aura field, that means you got to work on your spiritual journey. It's a lot of secrets dealing with Antarctica. One of the big secrets is once you go past the ice wall, you go into Mars. Mars is right next to Earth. It's not somewhere out there in outer space. Mars is right next to it. You hear stories about UFOs and dragons. Where do you think they're coming from? They're coming from beyond the ice wall. Right now, we are really living in some kind of parallel world. The earthquake that took place, it represented this split between consciousness. Some people are going to go this way, and other people are going to go the other way. Welcome to the new world.
So, man, have you guys heard about that stuff? This is exactly why nature is real. Yo, look at this, man. This good vibes raven here was having its meal. Yo, but it's like it saw another creature there across the road that was hungry. And what did this good vibes bird decide to do? He decided to share the food with the mouse. That's nice, man. Sharing is caring. It's good vibes. Yo, this Maasai tour guides bravely rescued two fatigued wild buffaloes whose horns had been interlocked and stuck for hours during a fight in the Mara. Oh, this is quite interesting, man. This is now home. You see, this one I can relate with because these guys here, most people dress like this. Like these guys are good waves guys. The Maasais out there helping animals. This is nice, man. You see, this buffalo even looks familiar. I think I've seen this one in some place here. You see, this is quite interesting. Good vibes handlings. Always treat animals well, and nature, and people around you with forgiving and love and just honesty. That way, that stuff can be cool. You see, these animals look like they are tired and they have been stuck like this for long. But these good vibes guys came to their rescue. You see, this is very interesting. Some very motivating gesture. You see? Oh, Man, you see, humans can do incredible stuff. Humans are just lovely and just fantastic. Just like yourself, wonderful. So, I believe we're also going to watch it in the end. Because you'll come across more interesting videos with other interesting good vibes humans doing stuff like this. You see? All of goodwill. Because these animals, I doubt they have any money to pay these guys. You see? But these guys, they understand that the universe will reward them incredibly with love and just good vibes. That's why they are doing this stuff and it's just nice. You see? This is incredible. Cool people of Earth. You see, from this side of the world, there are animals like these ones and other even more big ones. Others that look with the faces that look scary. But all of them most common in them all is how they are willing to always spread love. You see? When you just show them love, they'll be happy like those ones and feel nice. And they reciprocate that, you see?
The blue bloods, the English family, the Rothschilds, who are also blue bloods, are another example of this. Their blood is copper-based, and that's ET. Okay, that's ET. And the thing about copper-based blood is that you don't need a lot of oxygen. Your physicality tends to grow and have a larger lung capacity. Okay, so you can live in a lot of other environments where we couldn't. But apparently we were all copper-based. All of our physiology was based on copper. We were all blue bloods. Okay, we were all royalty. In fact, we still are. It's just that our physiology is not working the same. And the reason it isn't is apparently because of a nuclear war that occurred here. One of the nuclear wars that occurred here. In your linear time of third density measurement of 439,231 rotations ago, war on a grave scale occurred in your solar system. This aggression occurred against those on your worlds that included not only you Terrans, but also those of Nibiru. This invasion of your system by Orion was led by a queen named Suti. This war was destructive on many levels and frequencies of physicality. We will focus tonight on your Terran physical form. The last grave conflict was very harmful to your physical form. Many weapons of destruction, many of atom splitting have been used, which means nuclear weapons. This is the reason for most of your Terran skin tones. We shall explain. Orion was and is most interested in the females of your race because of the procreation, reproductive, and genetic strengths. We want to share the fact that much of your Terran history has been misleading in its truth by those who eventually conquered in control of your solar system. Nibiru won, but only a short battle, before they and other outposts were forced to leave your solar system because of genetic damage. Your original races were green-skinned. This we know because of large copper traces in your Terran 22 blood types. Also, the pituitary and thyroid were fully functional. The genetic damage to these organs was caused by radioactivity in air and all things of contact. The air was like this for a long time. It caused the genetic memory of these organs to be closed and almost atrophied. Your world experienced drastic changes in climate and massive magnetic fluctuations. Your different skin tones, races, are a result of an edema damage to your blood. It was then necessary for survival to create self-sufficient and contained environmental habitats, both above and below the earth. Now, folks, this is what the Garden of Eden was. Your physicality, in its original form, contained a great balance of zinc, copper, magnesium, and iron. Your true blood color was green, like your chlorophyll. Some, we have discovered, even had a gold tint in it. As such, your physicality could survive in a high carbon dioxide atmosphere. Many of your Terran races were stranded on the surface. The genetic changes were the result of radiation damage. Your race went from green to red to yellow to black to white. Let's run this again. Your race, skin color went from green to red. It's the Native Americans, the Egyptians, and the Mayans. To yellow, which are Eurasians. To black, which are African and Afro-Americans. To white. Your white races were then considered to be genetically the weakest. As such, the survivors and descendants of the war were genetically altered and became white through edema. And they were persecuted and forced to live underground, only to surface 5,508 rotations ago to the surface of your world. The copper bloodline is now a small race on your planet, but it is strongest genetically. Your native red nation race is very strong and easiest to discover and understand. And folks, this might explain why there are so many abductions of the Native Americans on the reservations, and why even today they're still being persecuted. You know, because if you're a coward, you suppress the strongest. Let's see, the red is the closest to your original form among you. Your physicality had a natural defense to positive and negative frequencies due to the copper mineral in your blood. This lack of copper in your blood now has caused a partial loss of brain capacity and nervous system. Remember, your DNA contains cellular memory. It is possible to unlock this memory with the use of minerals such as copper. Your blood systems adapted to iron because of copper depletion due to radiation. We will share more with you, but we must return now. Be at one.
Oh man, oh, quite interesting. This is a self-pouring liquid. Oh, this is crazy, man. How is this liquid able to do this? Look at this. Looks like origami but different. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, how can you guys do that with some paper?
Hi everyone, check this out. This is a wall for the Mars Canal that was put in 1825. But I've been doing some investigations here on this canal system. You see that up there? Those are the big boulders stacked there by the giants. The turtle's up there with the phoenix bird. So let's go back to this canal. That's the canal right there. Okay, now this is the wall for the canal. This wall, there's no way it was built in 1825. I'm sorry. This thing is ancient. This is an ancient wall of stones from the ancient canal that was here. And in 1825, in 7 years, they built this canal that started here in Roxbury and went all the way to Pennsylvania and all the way to Newark. In 7 years completed, working, moving all these ships with waterway all the way to Delaware River, and 7 years by hand? No way. This is the ancient canal, the Anunnaki giants that they talked about. They had massive canal systems. And this whole valley is full of canals. There's old canals everywhere, because when the settlers came here and the Knights Templars, they just utilized all the ancient stuff of the giants. And in 1960, right down the road from this place, they found 21 skeletons of the giants, where George Washington had a meeting house, where it was a meeting house there and then turned into a hospital, an ammunition bunker. So there's a lot of amazing stuff here.
Oh no, look at this. CERN has decided to turn on the collider during the solar eclipse. What could they be thinking? Well, look at who the source is, Daily Mail. They make the National Enquirer look like a good news source. This is a tabloid. Well, so I dug a little deeper. CERN isn't going to be turning on. Second of all, the eclipse isn't going to go over CERN. Third, the eclipse is just the moon's shadow going across the Earth. It does this every 6 months. There's a solar eclipse somewhere on the Earth. But this time it's going through America. It's not going through Europe. Next year, it'll go through Spain. But this year, it's not going anywhere near. Second of all, they're not turning it on. Why would a shadow of the moon affect a large collider that's doing things 1,000,000 times less powerful than what's happening in the upper atmosphere of the Earth? That's correct. CERN cannot replicate what's hitting the upper atmosphere of the Earth. We can't replicate that yet. CERN would have to be much, 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 much larger to do that. Even the next super collider will not get anywhere near what the universe throws at the Earth at a daily and hourly basis. So there's no reason to be afraid. This is just a mock article. This article actually references a quote from CERN from 2015. So do a little research, don't be afraid, but if you are going to look at the eclipse, make sure you have eclipse glasses and make sure you enjoy it. Remember, the number one way people get hurt during an eclipse is driving to the eclipse and driving away from the eclipse. So pack wisely, drive carefully, and understand, be safe. Enjoy.
Hey, so today I experienced something that I've never experienced in my life before. Freaked me out. Thought I was crazy. Still haven't processed it fully. So, as I do every week, twice a week, I make deliveries to the same guy. I've been doing it for 7 months. And it's the same guy every time I walk in. He's got a big garage with like a couple trucks in it. I walk in, I hand him his parts, we talk for a minute, I walk away, I go on my business. Today, I walked in, and he had his back to me, and he was working on his bench, and he must have heard me coming, I don't know, because I was actually pretty quiet, I thought, but when he turned around, I jumped, and kind of grabbed my mouth like that, because I didn't know what to think. And he laughed a little bit, and he called me jumpy. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm just not feeling very good. And I handed him his part, and I was like, hey, I gotta go. The reason I reacted that way is because when I looked at him, he was different. He didn't look like the same guy I saw every other time. First thing I saw was he had no color in his eyes. They were completely black. Like you couldn't even see reflections. It was just a black mass. And for some reason his ears were kind of weird, and they had like this little point like that. I don't know what that was. Excuse me. But then I was talking to my friend, and he sent me an article about them saying that a new disorder that's coming out where people are starting to see demon faces in people. And it got me thinking, if they're putting something like that out, could it be a disorder, or is it God is actually letting people see demons and they're just trying to make it look like we're crazy? I still can't process it. I can't. I don't know. And like ever since the eclipse, I find it funny. The clouds look different for some reason. I don't know what it is yet. I'm going to figure that one out. But that could be just me being dumb. The other thing I saw, like I have perfect vision. So I don't know what I saw. If anybody else has ever seen this, can you please let me know, because I'm kind of weirded out right now. Anyway, God bless, love you, take care.
Oh, have you ever been in such a situation? Good people over? Yeah, that's crazy.
This has got to be one of the creepiest things I've ever seen caught on live television, and it happened in the small town of Chosica in Peru in 2023. A news reporter was at this neighborhood of Santo Domingos doing a story on how everything was flooded. They were at a school and all of a sudden they captured something chilling on
Ahora
camera.
las familias del asentamiento humano Saldaña continúan realizando la limpieza con ayuda de palas. Otra de las preocupaciones de los moradores es la falta de muros de contención.
They were showing several different parts of the flooded school when all of a sudden they decided to go in. This is what they call...
Desde el asentamiento humano Santo Domingo Comité 6, mira la escalera. ¿Cómo podría bajar aquí una persona, un anciano? Los niños, ¿cómo podrían bajar? Mira.
What looks like a translucent humanoid figure can be seen crouching at the base of the stairs. The news reporter did not see this thing at the time, which suggests that this is not a normal person or anything like that. Maybe a skinwalker? What the heck?
Oh my god, what is that stuff, man? Oh. Huh. Oh, what's going on, good people of Earth? Oh, what's going on here? Oh, this is... cats are just incredible, man. No, these animals are full of good vibes. What's going on here? Oh, some good vibes guy here. What's this one that is making? Wonderful creatures. What's going on here? Oh my god. Oh, is this guy placed what looks like some growing stuff there in the middle of the room? Is that a Bluetooth speaker or what's that thing? Oh! And then they started to grow some light there. Or a portal is being formed. Oh my god, this is crazy. But this is one of those stuff that we had seen in another previous episode here. About people opening portals using those stuff. Those magic box English people have that talk. You see? This one is crazy. Oh my god, you see this guy opened what looks like a portal of another place in his room. How is this even possible? Good people of us, what's up with this technology? Oh, this is crazy, man. You see, my grandmother always told me that modern people will finish themselves with their own technology. You see? And now I see stuff like this, I start to wonder, oh my god. I'll show her this stuff so that she might tell me what she thinks about it. Good people of us from where you are watching from. You see? What are your thoughts on this stuff that we get to see here? You see? Oh, you should always share with your friends there so that you can all spread love as well. And share information we have about this stuff. You see? Oh, look at this good vibes human here. It's like he have some powers. Moving. How is this possible?
The best way to store bananas are by wrapping the top in tin foil like this. And then letting them sit right on the counter. The best way to store blueberries is by rinsing them and then allowing them to dry. And then storing them in an airtight container in single layers with a paper towel.
The way is to just take enough stuff that you don't need to have excess which can spoil. You see? Look at this stuff here. Oh my god, this is crazy. Oh, looks like some guy here have this metal that we don't know about. You see, this metal is like it can even burn razor blade. How is that possible? This is crazy. Oh, it is doing that to his television. What is this stuff? Oh, looks like red mercury. Is this red mercury good people of Earth? Oh, it's crazy, man. Oh, see, there were some episodes here we had about this red mercury stuff, or some liquid that looked like red mercury. And now it's like there's another one. But which one is this? Oh, even the dates written on paper. I think this one is red mercury, good people of Earth. What are your thoughts on this? Yeah, definitely looks like red mercury. Only that this one can do other incredible stuff, like even burning razor blade. But that one is its normal conditions. It's just that we hadn't seen them before. Maybe.
Alright, so check this out. And flat earth is so dumb, why do the most powerful organizations in the world use it as their logo. Also, when you start to look into this space and rocketry stuff, things start to get a little weird. The SR-71 at its top speed starts to tear apart, but I'm supposed to believe this, which is not aerodynamic at all, travels at 22,615 miles an hour with no issues. But if you believe flat earthers believe we're out on a disc in outer space, you are mistaken. We definitely don't believe we're out on a disc in outer space. So let me clear this up. It's not this or this. And we're not a disc in outer space when we don't even believe in space. And nobody's gonna be falling or finding the edge anytime soon. For all we know, it could look something like this. Come on guys, think about it. Outer space. Like seriously guys, extraterrestrial, terra meaning land or territory. This map literally hangs inside the United Nations building. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Don't forget to like, follow me, and share this. Let's get this out to the people. And like always, God bless.
No, this for entertainment purposes, good people of Earth. But we need to be honest.
Today, I want to show you what Reiki is. Hands-on healing, energy healing. So Reiki is not from me, but through me. When I do a Reiki healing, I allow the energy to flow through me with the intention for you to heal. The same way I was allowing the energy to flow through me to this piece of paper with the intention for it to. Everything has energy.
Do you think that is true or is just some static electricity?
Here's my latest creation, guys. After I got a download of a dream to make a Merkaba out of tensor wire and sacred measurements. So each one of these is a half cubit all the way around. I was shown to put a coil in the middle. So it's a tensor torus tube of a sort. Not exactly the same as I make normally. Also, there's a quartz in the bottom, and it's all made into the Merkaba shape. This took me probably about 12 hours to do in total, so it's a real labour-intensive thing to make, but I'm quite happy with the result for a first attempt. It's okay. So I just want to make a quick video, let you guys have a look, and let me know what you think. Cheers, bye.
Oh man, lots of videos about this tensor stuff. And then there's this stuff now. Oh my god, good people of Earth. Are you seeing this? What is this now? Oh, looks like some box from the past, or what's this? Do you think this is caveman's safe or what's going on? Oh my god. Then there's that crazy stuff there below it. Oh, looks like those coffins from the past you have been seeing. Wait! Oh, this looks like two stuff that have been shaped cutting what looks like a box. This is crazy, man. This is some art that is extremely weird. Oh, good people of Earth. Who or which generation do you think did this stuff? Is it even from Earth or what's up, man? Oh, if it is from here, what motivated those people to make such type of carvings and statues? This is crazy, man. Wonderful other things. Have you ever seen stuff like this, or do you have them even in museums where you come from? Leave your comments, wonderful creatures. You see? Oh man, this is I don't know what you call this. You see? Kindly watch till the end. Good vibes source. You see? Today we have a list of some good vibes people that have been doing some great work, and I shall talk about it in the end. You see? Oh, this is crazy, man. What would you call this now? Let's give this stuff a name, you see? Or what do you think it is, man? Oh, this looks like, you see, from this side of the world, people make some metallic home bags. They call them home bags, but it's just some metal there covered like a box with a hole at the top. Where if you are privileged enough to have extra coins, you can put there a few and open at the time that you will be pleased. You see? Now it looks like caveman technology for that. Or what do you think is going on here? Because now this box, what was it for? Wonderful souls. Thank you very much for watching up to this family. You see, you're all loved, respected, wonderful, and just lovely souls. You see? And for that, you always deserve all the good things. Kindness, happiness, health, joy to your family, and just good vibes, you see? And now because of that, you see there is some good vibes guys here that have been leaving comments there, like we are always saying people should do, and we don't take those gestures for granted. We really appreciate them. And now because of that, let me big up a few guys, you see? My friend, kindly pass me the list. Today you are even privileged to borrow a book, but let's read this guy here. And at the first guy goes to at Nikki Bridgewater. At Nikki Bridgewater, how are you doing there, man? Is everything cool from wherever you are? I hope you are well, man. I wish you love and health with your family. At Aaron Hathan, always doing the great there with the at minimalist leaving comments, which is great and really appreciated. I wish you guys lots of love from wherever you are. You see, at Christy Hatchins, how are you doing, man? Is everything okay? Oh, I really love you guys. You see, lots of love to you. At the next guy, at Luna Kinda. Luna Kinda, man, you are kind of good vibes and it's just nice. You see, respect to yourself. At Servant of God, you see, that's a very good name. Servant of God, you see, it's good vibes. You see, much love to yourself, man. And I wish that God will bless you and reward you in all the things you have ever prayed and wished for. You see? And now speaking of God, there's also another guy called the Right Seeker. That guy is always seeking right. And here we aim to spreading love. We believe love is right. And with love we can make the whole world to be full of light. You see? And all the darkness and negative stuff can end. Respect to all these guys, even to at Paul the Water, at user DU5K. Wow. Yes, you know yourself, man. Lots of love and respect. And even to all those guys that have tricked in today, you guys are wonderful souls. You see, I wish that you might just know how good you make us feel by just hitting the like button and leaving these comments. It's very motivating, you see. My friend, don't these comments make you happy?
Very happy.
Yeah, they really make everybody happy. Sometimes I get my friend is overjoyed. He told me, my friend, some guy there hit the like button and left some comment saying he's from a country we have never even heard of. You see? And it's good vibes, man. You see? All of you guys, you are loved. And next time we'll continue with the list. It's very long and good vibes to you. Bye bye till next time. Ooh.